Alabama Republicans considering whether to require voters to register with their party in order to vote in their primary.
News 19 State Capitol reporter Maddie Bear Temple explains how a closed primary system could impact elections.
Alabama is one of 15 states with open primaries, meaning you don't have to register as a Republican or Democrat to vote, but that could be changing. The state GOP will vote Saturday on whether to recommend closed primaries to the legislature. This comes after a series of election contests in May, including one decided by a single vote. GOP leaders have expressed concern that Democrats are interfering by voting in Republican primaries and say a closed primary could prevent that. Secretary of State John Merrill says such a system, however, could reduce election participation. Last primary saw just a 23% turnout.
If you register as a Republican or you register as a Democrat, your party ballot will show up on your information whenever you check in. And that may deter some people from participating because they'll know that they've been identified as Republicans or identified as Democrats, and some people are uncomfortable with that.
Merrill says parties can establish their own rules, but the legislature decides on election administration. Political analyst Steve Flowers says he doesn't expect lawmakers to make changes.
The legislature is the one that's got to do that, and they're accountable to the taxpayers and the state dollars rather than some right-wing political person. So they're not going to do it.
Flowers says requiring voters to pick a party could exclude them from important local races.
Let's say Jefferson County, most of the local officials are Democrats. Well, if you exclude anybody who's voted in a Republican primary from voting Democrat primary, you're excluding half the population. They can't vote. And Montgomery people ain't going to like it either because all their local officials are Democrats.
If the party passes the resolution, it would still need to be brought as a bill, passed by the legislature, and eventually approved by the U.S. Justice Department. Now, 9 states currently have closed primaries, while others allow parties to decide each election cycle whether to have it open or closed. In Montgomery, Maddie Beer Temple, News 19.